This is a puzzle I made some time ago. I don't know, maybe even 2 months ago. And I'm not sure I remember how to do it, but let's give it a try. First of all, let's go over the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, and we've got German whispers and little killer clues. That's all. The very first thing you'll know is that 5 cannot go on a German whisper, so 5, the central 5 goes here. And for the rest, for now, we need to highlight basically odds and evens. Let's go with green and pink for a start. And then let's have a look. You will notice this little killer clue, which is only 15. If green would consist of high digits, we would be have a way larger number than 15. So these are the low digits. Okay, we can change green to blue and pink to orange to have low and high digits. So for now, I'm just going to very, very broadly enter high and low digits. Okay, this one, for example, cannot be 6 or 7 because we've got 3 at least. I mean, not at least, but we've got on the German whispers, we've got 3 other low digits right next to it, so it has to be, they can go up to 3, and so this has to be at least 8, no 6 or 7 here. Same applies down here. And almost these 2 digits could be the same, so this one at least cannot be 4. Well, okay, let's get rid of some 4s. This cannot be 4, this cannot be 4, and this cannot be 4 because it sees these 2. And let's get rid of some 6s. These could actually be 6 with a double 1 here. This cannot. Okay. Now let's try and have a look at this little killer clue. The lowest we could go would be 3 and 3 and 1. That's just 7. Okay. That would work perfectly fine. And the highest we could go would be 7 and 7 and 4. Okay, that's still too big. So how can we get this any lower? Let's have a look at this one up here. And I hope I'm not missing a step. As I said, it has been some time that I created the puzzle and played it the last time. If these were high digits, then the 11 little killer clue would run into trouble, because these could be 6 and 7, would be 13 too high. Okay, so green is low again, I think, and pink is high. Let's do the same very broad pencil marking. These are not 6 or 7, neither of them. So these are 8 and 9. One of them is a 9. Okay. And these are not 4. And let's see if I can get it right. Okay, but we've got all 4 low digits here. So one of these is a 4, and that 4 goes with the 9. So if this is 4, which it could very well be, this would be 9. But up here, we'd push the 4 to this cell, and that would mean that this would be a 9. And that clashes. So this cannot be 4. And this is an essential step for the puzzle. Because now we're down to 5 and 7. And suddenly there's not that much not that much room to add something except for 3 of... Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm doing high digits here. Okay, sorry, let me regain composure. So this is 5, this is 7, so we're at 12. So this is at most a 3. No, at least a 3, sorry, that way around. Getting confused. You can't get any higher than 12, so this has to be at least 3, right? So, and we've got only 1 degree of freedom. That means if this was 4 and this is 7, then we're at 11. So we need to get to at least 4, which would mean that one of them has to be a 3. It's not 3. The other way around, if this is 5 and we are using 4 here, then we're at 9, and this needs to be, this can at most be a 6. So if this is 4, wait, now I'm confusing myself. What am I doing here? Okay, we're maximizing these. That's 9. And now I'm maximizing this one. At 13, this is at least 2. We are going the other way and saying that's 9. And make this a 3, that's 12. And that means this has to be at least 3. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So, what am I doing next? This 3 removes 7s from these two. We've got an 8-9 pair here. Means one of them is 9 and one of them is 8, but that actually doesn't do anything, I think. I'm missing something right now. This can still be 4. Maybe I should have prepared for this puzzle. These can still be 6s. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get digits here. What am I missing? This is a 4. Oh, wait. Can I get the 11 up here? The biggest this can be is 5. So this has to be at least 6. 6 or 7. Actually, I don't know how to play my own puzzle. If this is 7, we need a 4. If this is 6, we need a 5. So it's 3 both times. No 3s here. I am missing something. What am I doing here? Doing something wrong down here. This can still be 4. This can be no larger than 3. Like this one. If this is 4, and we're putting 2 9s here. That's not how to solve this. Memory, this was easier, but that's because I played it over and over and then forgot it all. I feel like this little killer should be tighter some way. So the highest this can be is a 5. Plus 4 is 9. So this has to be at least 6. That means this cannot be 3. I think that was, oops, that was the point I was supposed to have found out ages ago. Okay, then. Does that change anything? Yes, it gives us a 3 here because this is an 8 now. This is awful. I'm on the brink of stopping the video and doing it over. Okay, now we've got 7 here. So these 3 cells can only be at most 8. No, they need to be exactly 8. And they can only be at most 8. So no one's here. That means this is a 1, this is not a 1, this is a 3, not a 3. Okay. And I think that's it for now. Now, there's no 4 in this part. That means over here needs to be a 4. And the 4 on a green whisper always needs to have a 9 next to it. So these are not 9s. And I added an 8 for no reason. That's giving us a few more digits. But nothing more. Wait a minute. It's giving us a bunch of more digits more. Okay, so the 4 has to be over here. And the 4 cannot be in the middle of this line. So the 4 needs to be here or here. And one of these has to be 9 and one of these has to be 4. And there's no more 1 here. We just placed the 1 over here. So the 6 needs to go here because otherwise we can't place a 6. Now, what digits do we have left? And wait a minute, do I even know the highs and lows yet? No, I don't. Right now it could be either way. Okay, so we've got 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 and 9. Has to go there, 4 have to go here. Now 9 and 7 are not going to be right next to each other, so the 7s are out there, and there's no 2 or 3 here. So it would be something like 4 and 9 and 2 or 3 and then 7, and the 7 means there's no 3. Which puts the 3 over here. So we know there has to be a 3 in one of these two and not this one. And now can we do math here? If we deduct the 3, we need 8. Could still be 6 and 2 or 7 and 1. Okay. Did we get anything else here? No, we don't. Now, if this is 4, then this needs to be 9. I think that's possible. Okay, maybe I should think similar things about 6s up here. 6 has to go in this column and it cannot go here because of that 6. So one of these has to be a 6 and it needs to have a 9 next to it and it can't be in the middle. So 6 has to go here and 9 and 1 is there. That makes this a 2. And now we know that this is a 3 because that's the only remaining low digit and this has to be 8. And this is 7. Now we know a 4 and also we know the highs and lows. Maybe I should just enter the high digits I already know into the places they go. And these are high and these two are low. Now, next to a 2, we can't have a 6. Next to a 7, we can't have a 3. Next to an 8, we can't have a 4, and this one needs to be 7. Okay. And I think I can lose the coloring. Now, for my next trick, I need this little killer here. What is the highest we can go? If this is 1 and 3, then we could go all the way up to 8. Okay, just let's be very blunt about it, because we're going to get limited a lot. Because actually none of them can be 8, because we've got 8s here and here. And they see, and there, and they see all these digits. Also, we can't have 1s anymore because of this one and that one and that one. Let me remove the few remaining flashing digits. Okay, these are options. They're actually not that many anymore. Let's see what the minimum would be. That's 5, 3, and 4. And that is 12. Okay, the minimum we can enter is 12, so let's do that. I mean, pick the little color because of that. Yes, can we do a little bit of Sudoku in the meantime? Maybe while I'm trying to find out what to do next. Yeah, this is the only one worthwhile up here. One of these has to be 2. That's going to be interesting. Okay. The 3 somewhere there, actually. Yeah, because 3 can't go here, because we know that 2 has to be in one of these, and 3 and 2 can't be next to each other. That's kind of good. So we're missing a 1 and a 4, and we should try to color code again. Now, I'm pretty sure I need to find one digit that... Oh, this one, for example. If this is high, this needs to be 6. I think that's possible. Okay, so these cannot be 6 or 7. No, 7. Could be 7. Dang it. These are high. This is 6. This is 7. That would need to be a 1. That would need to be a 2. And everything would work out perfectly fine. And I think that's actually the solution. So let's try the other way around. This cannot be a 6. This could only be an 8. So this is an 8-2 pair, actually. If this is high, this cannot be 8 for several reasons, and it cannot be 7 because we've got 3 neighbors. So it would be 1 or 9. And okay, I'm really stupid, because these can't be low because we've got a 3 here. Okay, forget about that. These are high. And these are low, and the digits we entered before were the correct ones, and just ignore the part in between. So this is 4 and 5. These are 3, 5, and 6. And now we're just doing some very easy Sudoku in the meantime, and after that we need to look at the very last little killer clue, which is going to hopefully disambiguate the rest. And part of the reason, while I'm doing stupid stuff, part of the reason I'm making the videos, that this is one of the lowest ranked, at least right now, my puzzles, and I have a feeling that people just don't know how to solve it. Because I don't think it's a bad puzzle. It looks really nice, has a good flow to it, I feel. I think people just get stuck. What's the last 9? Right, and we're probably going to disambiguate the 4-9 deadly pattern up there. I am pretty sure. And it's easier than I would have thought it was, because it was just German Whispers, but to be fair, German Whispers is, now that I'm 2 months into setting Sudokus further, I know that German Whispers are actually one of the easier constraints to work with. That's not a 2. What is it? 6? Oh, right, and we've got another deadly pattern here. Now I need to add digits. I've completely forgot that this was part of the assignment. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have 10, 20, 30, 35. So these need to be 15, and that's 6 and 9. And that's it. 23 minutes. It's not that bad. And I really like my puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I hope maybe it helped you, or maybe you could just see the beauty, because it doesn't deserve to be my least best rated puzzle. There are other puzzles that are much worse. And you see, I didn't even like my own puzzle, but you can. Please do. Thank you for watching. Bye.